what's up, North? It's Pastor Lance. I hope you're doing well. We are in week 7 of reading through the Bible in a year. I hope you're joining along, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. This week's reading had a lot in it. It had kind of the organization of the camp. It had the Nazirite vow and purity laws and confessing sin and a little bit of everything. But what I want to talk about is Numbers chapter 13 and 14. And if you've grown up in and around the church, the Christian faith, this is a story that you've probably heard 100 times. But I hope that it would bring some fresh perspective to you today. Chapter 13, God tells Moses to send spies into the promised land. And so Moses obeys, and he sends out 12 spies, and they're there for 40 days. And they come back, and when they come back, 10 of the 12 spies have bad reports. They say the land is a stronghold. We'll never take it. But there's 2 spies, Joshua and Caleb speaks up and says, we can take this land. Let's go do it. But the 10 spies overrule Joshua and Caleb, and those spies tell Israel, the people in this land are giants. In fact, they say, we're like grasshoppers to them. They're so big. And then in chapter 14, we see the people of Israel respond by weeping, by crying all night long. And their sorrow begins to turn to bitterness. Then it turns into anger. And they begin to question what God is doing. Why'd you bring us out into this wilderness? Why'd you carry us out of Egypt? We had it better in Egypt. We should go back. In fact, they say we should appoint another leader, and that leader can take us back to Egypt. The Bible says that Moses and Aaron fall on their face before the people of Israel. Joshua and Caleb rip their clothes in sorrow. And Joshua stands up and he says, listen, people. This is the land that God has promised us. It is good, exceedingly good. We should go take this land. We can take this land. And unfortunately, the people of Israel, instead, they pick up rocks and they get ready to stone Joshua. And we read this story, and we read it in hindsight. We get frustrated with the 10 spies. We get frustrated with the people of Israel. Why can't you be more like Moses and Aaron or Joshua and Caleb? Why can't you be full of faith? Why can't you remember the promises of God? But if we're really honest with ourselves, more often than not, when we put ourselves in the story, we're not Moses, we're not Joshua. We're the 10 spies, and we're the people of Israel. God has promised us something. God has given us a word. And the minute that something happens that makes us feel like it's not going to come to pass, we begin to gripe and complain. We begin to question just like the people of Israel did. We lose sight of the promise and we put our eyes on the problem. Today, I hope that you will be encouraged. The Word of God is not condemning you, but it's challenging you today. That you would keep the promise of God in the front of your mind. See, Joshua and Caleb, they saw the exact same land as the other 10 spies. The only difference was they had the promise of God in the front of their mind. And when they looked and saw the land, they didn't see giants. They saw a land that Joshua called exceedingly good. So today, be encouraged. Remember the promise that God has made you. And no matter what your situation looks like, look at it today with the promise of God in the front of your mind, trusting and believing that His word will come to pass. North, I love you. I hope you're staying engaged with the word. Listen, if you're behind, that's okay. I got a little behind too and had to play catch up. Don't give in to shame. Don't listen to the voice that says you're too far behind. You shouldn't read the word. You'll never catch up. Jump in right where we are, and let's see how God transforms us as a church as we read His word together.
We'd love for you to join us as we read through the entire Bible in 2026. To get started, visit mountparannorth.com/Bible, where you'll find the full reading plan and other resources. Or click the link in the description.